Hello everyone, I'm RhondaDugas running for Jefferson County Clerk, and I thought you might like to hear the speech I gave at the forum that cleat held on the 26th, the 25th. That's my puppy, don't worry about it. Shh. He thinks he's bigger than he really is. And I'm going to insert a couple of things in here that I said I want to expound on a little bit. We only had 3 minutes to speak, and that's really not enough time. I would have liked at least just a minute or two more because I had to talk really fast, but I'm very good at 3-minute speeches because, as you know, I've been to so many county commissioners court meetings and I've only had 3 minutes to speak there. So I had to time my speeches correctly and get as much information as possible in that 3 minutes. So I'm quite good at speaking for 3 minutes. I always have my timer and, look at what I'm doing. So let me go ahead and start. RhondaDugas, good evening. I am a tax practitioner, meaning I deal with IRS laws, codes, schedules, forms, and of course Publication 17, difficult things. I have been heavily involved in your county government since 2004, attending over 150 county meetings such as Commissioner's Court, workshops, budget meetings, ad hoc committee meetings. I have been able to affect positive change within our government. I have established working relationships with commissioners, elected department heads, and county employees. Many of you already know me from Commissioner's Court, and you trust me. I have worked for this for the last 6 years. I am a leader with a solid reputation. I am trusted by the taxpayer, and I have been informing the taxpayer since 2004 of county issues. I've been dedicated and working hard for you already in my private life, and I would like to work for you in my public life. I ran for county clerk in 2006 as a write-in candidate, and over 3,700 supporters wrote my name in on the ballot. Let me stop here a moment. This is upsetting the other candidates because they have never been involved in your government. They have not been to Commissioner's Court, and all of the horrible things that we faced for the last 10 years that I was involved in helping to get straightened out or bring attention to, so that the commissioners could in fact, and making it public, so the commissioners could in fact do something about the issue. They haven't been there. I'm the only candidate that has been there to get some of the things that were so terribly wrong straightened out and on a better path. Now, I don't, it's not perfect. It's never going to be perfect. It's government. However, we've got a lot more accountability than we did 4 years ago. So, my reasons for running have not changed. Shh. I will be proactive in this department. I will be very accountable with your tax dollars, but you already know that from my being involved in our community. I will rebuild employee morale, rebuild relationships with our city election administrators, and let me say that those relationships, that is very, very strained. Of course, they're not going to talk about it. They don't do that kind of thing, but it's a very strained time for them. Hush, Chachi. Let them know the county clerk is willing to work with them and cooperate with them to give the best service for the taxpayers during city and school board elections. I will restore services that have been taken away. Now, let me say that in 2005, I started telling you and showing you the cracks in the county clerk's department. In 2006, and I put everything on my website. In 2006, when I ran for county clerk, I laid it all out. It's all in the news. I mean, you can look it up and Google it. All of the information, everything I said in the news is what I had been telling you since 2005. And everything I campaigned on and said has not changed. However, Mr. Seals took my information and he has exactly used my words off of my website and off of what I campaigned on, he's used that to campaign on himself. I will restore county services that have been taken away. Of course, we're talking about the South County office and, you know, maybe another thing or two. From the taxpayer, restore trust in our election process, which has been extremely compromised. Restore integrity, respect, and confidence back into the county clerk's office. I will reconnect with our citizens, be accessible to everyone, implementing reciprocity between communities. I am focused on the present and doing the best job for the taxpayer with hard work, doing what the job calls for. Under my leadership, this office will advance with a much more positive outlook and directive. Now that was the, let's see, what time is it? 5 minutes, 45 seconds. Okay. That was the speech I gave that evening, and oh my goodness, it was a barroom brawl. It was the Bobby Patterson Deuce Jones Duke out, and there were a lot of surprises there that night. I thought their behavior was really disgusting. I really thought candidates should have carry themselves a little bit better. And I watched. See, the thing about being candidate is the people that campaign with you or support you kind of take on your personality, your ambiance, and you know, the vibes of you. And those people just, they were so rude and quite disturbing to the rest of us. And I thought Mr. Alfred handled himself very well, and I was able to speak with him about something that's really, really positive for the community, and I'm hoping that we can he can work with that and bring it to light for the community. But Mr. Alfred handled himself very well. And of course, Jamie Smith is Carolyn Guidry's cousin, and yes, she did hire her cousin in that department. Hello. But the thing about it, at one time some woman jumped up and yelled at a constable to arrest Bobby Patterson. It was really ridiculous. The cleat worked so hard to put on that forum for us. You would think people would have more respect for them and the hard work they do. Well, that is the speech I gave, and it was quite a strange night. I've been to those forums before, and they have not been that way. It is not a reflection on cleat. It is a reflection on the candidates that just couldn't control their selves and their followers. I mean, they were like groupies. It was quite a sight to behold. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'm going to make another video, quite a few, and I'll see you later.